but I'm that guy though. I take a look around at my confidence, just wide open, big whipping.
Can you get it on what you call? Go to Clue. Right at my channel. Go, come over, gang. Come over. Talking to baby. Come over.
It's very few of you I like, but it's a whole lot of y'all I don't trust.
Did he already put us on the lineup?
10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like.
Hell yeah.
TSA just opened my book bag.
Trying to find my other phone.
King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, Nate. I'm back there doing jack dance like.
What the fuck saw you at? That shit crazy.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here.
I bet people like little brother, he supposed to be asleep.
Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited. Allie, it's all.
Well, guys, the Grizzlies.
No short. Shortage of ambition, Allie. Thanks for that. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's the great one in at the 1. And for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ready?
Here's the great one, pounded by Morant. There is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Granted, players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season.
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation.
I'm trying to only be on one player. How I used to do that shit.
It pays off right here and now.
Ball stolen.
No, still all players, man. Now you fucked the system. That's about to
on the wing.
That's you.
Out of bounds.
I'm only the point guard, bro. Watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. I'm big with the top.
Now here's Morant.
Go watch it on the broadcast. On your phone.
Pass to
bro.
Adams. To the middle.
No,
Randall
it's
with a
already
steal.
on your foot. Back to me, bro. Right here, bro. Right here, bro.
Here's the great one. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him.
I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Back to Payne. With some arc. Yep, that one goes.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA.
What you doing, bro?
This shit pausing?
You did that.
I know. Is it pausing though?
Yeah, we on.
What?
Will run to the fight and get after it. The defensive effort was finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right
Shit ain't
now
work, bro.
in the defensive squad.
Knocks down the long J. Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Greg, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Brooks. Outside for Morant. Three-pointer. The Knicks with the rebound.
Gotta get them
Just
boards,
terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
Steven Adams. Taking 2 shots.
Go to your phone. Go on your phone and look. Just go on your phone and look, bro. This shit ain't accurate all the time.
The first one falls. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Yeah, ever since the
Pass
Nets
the ball.
relocated.
Play it on the laptop. I got it.
You want bro to play the game while you do that, man?
No, it's good. I'm just doing it for people who are still
To Brooklyn in
Pass the
2012,
ball.
the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
I got to drop
What a
20 each.
phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Still Grizzlies ball.
And here's Morant. There's the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, BA. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's the great one. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Yeah, he took this shit out you, Craig.
Brooks against Barrett.
Get up here doing shit.
Now
This
here's
the
Brooks.
first game,
He's
kid.
covered closely. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
New York trailing.
One more.
Here's Randall.
This shit.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming this way. That's on Steven Adams.
So close on the finish. It could have been a three-point opportunity.
And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man,
Get
so
out of control.
sad. I
You
mean,
fucking
Julius breaking his
That's
leg
good,
just
good control.
14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season.
This shit about to be lit. Just lock on one player, gang.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Did you plug it up?
Yeah.
Oh no, you can use cash out. Lock in on a player, bro.
But give Randall
You gotta
credit
press start and lock in.
for coming back.
Oh, you was everybody.
Yeah, somebody gotta be everybody because Caputo don't know how to play, bro.
Don't I go to controller settings?
Go to
Control.
yeah, control settings.
Who you point guard?
Yeah.
Who we got?
Julius Randle, I think small forward, power forward. He won it.
I'm saying, what team we got?
Knicks.
And carving out a great career.
I'm bad again. I'm gonna be the center.
Shit lit. We all playing. Baby.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Oh, Dama, no good.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Pass to Reddish.
Hold up, bro.
I'm red. Well, you everybody too.
Here's the great one. We got a piece of it.
Let me know who y'all.
Jones with the ball. Picked up by Reddish. Jackson with room to fire. Nails the wide open jumper. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. But the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years. They could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
John Conchar. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Knicks have gone 2 for 7.
Let me know when y'all boys want the ball.
To the paint. Stolen by Jackson.
Get back.
Here's Conchar. Reddish brings the double. On the wing, Jones. Takes the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Barrett. Drops in the layup for 2.
Who did that?
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Outside Bade. Back to Jones. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the great one. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Barrett. Count it. Barrett's got his second basket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Conchar.
Everybody, bro.
And another miss by Memphis.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And Reddish gets it to go.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Jones from outside. The Knicks with the rebound. Down low. Tried to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Jackson.
I'm about to put him on a bench.
Shoots over Robinson. And that one's long.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things.
I thought you seen the buzzer. I thought they let you hit the buzzer beater.
And that's just enough.
Oh, good.
12. Please give a big round of applause for your business.
And close game underway so far. Almost jump out ahead in the second quarter.
I already put
everybody
everybody
on
on
the
the
scoring
bench.
approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Cam Reddish. Obi Toppin out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's the great one in at the point. Memphis trailing here. On the wing, Bain. Let's go with a 3. Quickly with a rebound. And here are the Knicks now. They host the Pistons after this one, and that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Pass to Grimes. Randall with it. Quarter number 2, just over a minute of play. Count that bucket. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the inside, Tillman. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tillman's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Bain with it. Inside. And
great bet to go.
The Knicks have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Now for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, BA. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. But they can franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. To the inside. Here's Clark.
Get that shit out
Randall with some nice deep.
Run it right here.
The Knicks with the lead.
You want it?
Here's the great one. Pass to Randall.
Go up, nigga.
Here's the great one. Back to Randall. Here's the great one. Brooks defending. It's good. He's got 9.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Brooks outside to the paint. Morant.
I knew that was it.
Morant's got 5.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, Brody.
Nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
And stolen by Clark. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Bain. Tries again. There's the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Grizzlies.
Shout out to all the
Steven
fans,
Adams
man.
checked in for Tillman. Aldama comes in for Clark. And it's Conchar in for Bain. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Rose is checked in. Jones, he's checked
another
in
one
for
after
Memphis.
This shit is lit, though.
That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
If we go undefeated, we lit.
From the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Stop playing. Come on, CJ. That's the Santa Dread.
Bounds, it'll go to the
Baby.
Grizzlies. Gives us a chance to catch up.
You got everybody, bro. You everybody but Julius Randle.
Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
You want me to put, I'm about to take
For
Julius
Memphis,
Randle out.
they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Brooks from outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Pass to Reddish.
Rose.
Randall against Brooks.
Pass to the Rose, boy.
Rose outside. 5 to shoot.
And 1.
Shot from the low post is good. Rose has gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. The 2011 season. That was something special.
And the basket by Aldama.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Pass to Grimes.
They about to cut.
Brooks with the steal. The finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Jones. Brooks outside. Pass to Aldama.
Hit me.
Here's Adams.
Yeah.
And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Well, that's an expansion of Steven Adams' game.
And the Knicks shooting the ball 70% in this game. Reddish passes to Randall. Back to Rose. And he drives in. 2 on the clock. Misses at the rim. And so it's tied as we... Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. And so far...
We have 4 controllers. Glitch could have played.
That one don't work.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge.
Low-key geniuses. Yo, we in the game.
So it's the Knicks now.
I'm going to turn up.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
We've watched Moran get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
New York trailing. Rose with it. Guarded by Moran. Rose can't connect. And the Grizzlies shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, PA? I mean, it doesn't really.
Jackson against Toppin. Pass to Reddish. Over Bade. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here. Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
Pass to Adams. And here's Moran outside. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams
Find your love,
the glass, getting after it.
What the fuck?
Called by New York. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Outside Bane. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot.
Who did that?
Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Baby, one player.
He's such a big guy, Adams, but he does move quite well, and that helps his ability to get to the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
And Adams drops them both. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Randall. Here's the great one. Oh, stolen by Morant. The Knicks are making a switch here. Rose is checked in.
Second team foul.
And the Grizzlies with possession here.
I need you, bro. Get Jared Jackson.
Jackson can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Now Jackson. Checked by Randall. Jackson. Pass to Bain. Down low. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
An active score. Morant's role on this team is to be aggressive on offense and look to capitalize often.
To the middle. Here's Robinson, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. They're trying to make it a three-point play. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Brooks.
Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. Focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim, both for offense and obviously blocking shots, and deter guys from scoring on the inside. Does those two things very well.
Here's Jones. Here's Adams. Outside Bain.
He's snatching around.
And another shot. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And Bain drops them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
For New York, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. To the paint.
Come on, bro. You're not effective, bro. You're not effective, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, bro. I gave you a wide open dunk, bro.
Just throwing that one out of the way.
No, he was not.
First one falls for him. And Morant drops them both. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, VA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
No coverage that time. Jones has got the second bucket on the night.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
New York calls timeout.
That nigga is back in this shit.
Thomas checked in for Clark. And a switch here also for New York. Reddish is checked in for New York. They've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's the great one. Pass to Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category.
They're almost
That's helping
one.
them run away with this. The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And the shot goes in.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Tillman's checked in. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's the great one. And he gets it to go. He's got 15. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Pass to Bain from behind the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Memphis has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Morant. Randall with some nice D.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And he lays it up and in. And now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's the Grizzlies leading by
the Knicks. 50.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's the great one in at the 1 spot. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and could beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flush.
Pass to Bain. Jacks up a 3, drops in the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Steven Adams checked in for Memphis. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Reddish misses. The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Brooks. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in. Barrett nails it from 3.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies.
I think I can shoot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock.
Somebody get, bro, what you doing, bro?
Take our time and play D.
What you doing?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he
stays
right aggressive.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
6 to shoot.
Right here, bro. Right here, bro.
Here's the great one. And again, New York with the triple.
Now, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
Moran against Reddish. Randall pulls down the board.
Right here.
New York has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. And there's a 3-second violation. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Barrett against Brooks. Jackson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Jackson gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Randall. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And here they come. And there's Payne. That one's good. The assist by Brooks.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. To the inside, Jackson. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're losing by 10. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Jaren Jackson.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. And the layup is good off the glass.
Bear, a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Timeout called. Memphis. They lead by 8. And there's 1:38 left to play in the fourth. Here's Morant. Brooks outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Jackson outside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Grizzlies.
It seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dialed up again. And it worked.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jaren Jackson.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
And here are the Grizzlies. Here's the great one. Adams grabs the miss. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Payne, the pass to Jackson.
He had no defense.
And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
I might have to play
Finishing
everybody.
the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
First team foul.
That free throw no good.
Such a versatile forward that can defend and shoot.
That should have been everybody.
Reddish's game has future all-star written all over it.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooks outside. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
What up, Nike?
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Ooh, poked away. From deep. And that bucket's good. And so the Grizzlies take the win.
We really could have beat them. I won't shoot.
They were clearly in the driver's seat.
I won't really try to like.
Really
This is my first time playing with them, so it's
great
just like
intensity on both ends of the floor.
I had to goddamn.
And they didn't allow their mistakes.
You know, if I would have played by myself, I probably would have won.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
We're gonna win the next one though. It's all good.
Allie, thank you as always.
Sorry,
That concludes the first.
point. What's up, man?
First I let my wheels spin, then I let my screen fall, then I let my trunk be the green boy motor. Then I take that the burl in my. After that, my girl.
Yeah, we should get this done right here.
Man, it's a drive in that boy, so I got that girl in.
Oh yeah, we home. Let's turn up this one. Oh. Everybody that watching, man, make sure y'all subscribe and hit the click bell. You know what I'm saying? Hit that motherfucking subscribe button. Let's go. Who ain't in? So get out. Alright, I'm gonna do Bro, I need y'all to play some solid defense, bro. In this game, I'm going crazy. I'm going for 40. I'm doing straight threes on niggas. We're gonna be at the park after this. We're gonna just keep streaming. Go to the
Welcome
park.
everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. On DA,
thanks very much.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story. We thank you for giving it to me. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Sadiq Bey is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. And for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Cameron Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg beyond the...
Hold up, I gotta be one player.
I'm gonna stay with.
Lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And it's good for 2.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
The Great Ones check in for Jalen Brunson. And the Pistons with possession. Over in the corner, Cunningham bangs home the trifecta.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Here's the great one. And Cunningham with the block.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
The Pistons working the ball around now. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's the great one. Pass to Reddish. Off target from 3-point range. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
The shot by Stewart with no one around. It's a very good look and converts.
Nice bucket from Stewart. Hitting those mid-range J's, it'll just open up things down low for him.
Here's the great one. And it's off from 3-point range.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the fourth most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
New York calls timeout. Well, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And that one's clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jaden Ivey. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so right this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
Duran, he's checked in for the Pistons. Burks comes in for Ivy.
A unique talent. Cunningham has the size of a wing and the skill of a point.
To the middle, stolen. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has had 18 playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points for the great one.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Robinson with the block. And they recover it. Bagley with the
own him, bro.
Right from the start,
It's not the regular 2K, bro.
Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Reddish. Drives to the hoop.
It's tough to stop Cam on the drive. He's so fluid and coordinated.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. That's tipped. It's stolen by Barrett. And they're running. Reddish with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively.
And a terrific job on both ends. That's a very slick steal and great transition.
Come on, bro.
They grab their own miss.
Not
and a wide open look for Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Hammering it in.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I got IQ, bro.
Impressive play by Cam.
Just move around. I got IQ.
Throwing it down.
17. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Reddish. Finish off the break. Reddish has got 10.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Ball stolen. Passes it to the great one. Wants to get it to Reddish and does. Banked in off the glass. 12 points for him.
Standout game for Cam. This is the tenacious score his team wants him to be.
Score like 10 points.
Poked away. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket.
23.
Now that's a comeback. It's like you gotta move the ball.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the 5. They're the group New York will start the second round. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
Shoot on this one.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Trying to get open is Randall. That one's in there, but Detroit lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Rose.
Derek is just exceptional in the paint.
Come on, man. Y'all got to be paying attention, bro.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Bay. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's Ivy. He had 19 points in the win against Orlando.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in.
To the floor for your New York Knicks.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Stewart. May passes to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. A little pass fake there from the D. Nice move.
Assist from
Ivy's got his second basket of the night.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
And he's able to get it back. Hartenstein. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Burks. Over Rose. Burks can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 4. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons. And it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
Ivy with the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
New York takes timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to happen.
The Great Ones check in for New York.
Sadiq Bey.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's the Great One. New York, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Cunningham for 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
Working off the ball, you still have to keep track of Cunningham. He finds ways to score.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from the Great One.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Cunningham outside. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession, and the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Duran.
Six to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Duran. Lays it up off the glass. Duran's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Barrett. Latre. And botches the dunk. Pistons leading by 9.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times. He's explosive. He's got great length. Ivy is who you want to target in the alley-oop game.
Barrett the pass to the great one. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Reddish, he's checked in for the Knicks. Barrett the pass to the great one. Good for his 6th make, and it doesn't attempt shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. First up to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he at the line last year. 86%.
You gotta be on that
and
shit,
the technical
bro.
free throw is good. Bagley, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Reboard, you
5
gotta
seconds
box
separating
out.
the shot and game clocks. Detroit, no good that time either.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's the great one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham.
Second team foul.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
That one is off. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he was usually lights out from there.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was all Kate Cunningham in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 4 assists, and
I got 20 in the quarter, but don't be surprised, bro. That shit just like... But it's like we can't stop the fucking computer.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense gets set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
On the court for the Pistons, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Bay. And it's Duran in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to the great one. Shoots the 3. Not going to go that time.
Rebound.
The Pistons go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Oh, what a defense.
Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Here's the great one. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows.
Come on, man. There's no reason to make that. You just smacking that shit, bro. You're not trying to smack him. You just playing.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now. Dominating
bro, you don't smack that shit, bro. But you didn't press wide, bro.
Defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there.
Look at that shit, bro.
To Cunningham.
Yeah, you maybe y'all might be.
And another three for Detroit.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Knicks trail by 13. Driving inside. And the shot goes in. The Great One's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Knocks it loose.
Come on, bro. Y'all got to be on that shit.
Top of the key. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded by Reddish. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor. An effective role player, Isaiah Stewart, is reliable when it comes to rebounding and blocking shots.
A different look for New York. Obi Toppin's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Rose in for Cameron Reddish. Noel's checked in for distance.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Here's Rose. New York moving the ball around. Here's the Great One. And it's Noel with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they'll keep possession. Here's Cunningham. Plenty of space. Hits the jumper in space. 16 points for Cade Cunningham.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Toppin up top. Here's the Great One. Here he goes. And he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising. He goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Detroit making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Back to Bay. Burks on the wing. The three. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
That one goes. Count it. Rose has got 6.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad big late and contested.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. They get it back. Makes it off the glass. Bagley's got his second basket.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Knocked away. Robinson dishes to Rose. And that one is good. Rose has got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Detroit. And the dunk by Stewart.
Great move by Isaiah Stewart to find a lane to the rim. So powerful.
Here's Rose. Pass to the Great One. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Chalk up 2 there. The Great One's got 13 points in the second half.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Oh, bro, I know, but you can see when they're about to throw the ball.
The Great One passes to Rose. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to the great. The kick out to Rose. Shoots over Burks. Rose, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
And the foul on Rose. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Pistons, Duran comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in for Bay. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. From the high post. Bagley kicks to Ivy. Works for 3. Through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. Here's the great one. And he has 28 points for the game. Outside Rose from outside the arc. Detroit with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bogdanovich wide open. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so it's the Detroit Pistons finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shot
69.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We'll be topping out there with Barrett. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's the great one in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Knicks trail by 15. And the basket is good. But Brooklyn's got 17 points here in the second half.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Duran, and Duran slams it in.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. Throws it up high and slam dunk by Ivy.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. New York with a new 14. Pass to the great one. Launches it. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump.
What? Oh, no, let's do that. Oh. What's up, bro?
And it's not going there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Stewart checked in for Detroit. Bay comes in for Noel.
You know, this team leans on Cade Cunningham for so many things. And he's built to carry the load.
He kicks it to Ivy. Tries it from 9. It's rebounded by New York. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages...
Trying to pick a sorry team.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The great one with the bucket.
And this team putting in work at the offensive end.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Cunningham outside. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's the great one. Drops in the tray. The great one's got 38 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Doesn't go for him. Now the Knicks take it the other way. The great one passes to Rose. From outside, off the mark. Detroit leading by 13. Now the pass to Cunningham. There's the triple. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. And it's Rose with the ball for New York. The great one. Off target from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Cunningham passes to Bay. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Good to see Sadiq inside executing. He has the size and touch needed to be effective.
This one for three. And the Knicks miss again. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Inside. Stewart kicks to Cunningham. He feeds it to Ivy. And the shot goes down. 21 points for Jaden Ivey.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pistons.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Cade Cunningham.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Robinson passes to Rose. Here's the great one. Goes back up. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
71.
Detroit with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. And Bogdanovich kicks to Joseph. Loud pass to Bagley. The shot, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes. He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates. If the
He swipes the ball away again.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime.
Okay, yeah. 널 향해 쏟아지는 기대와 칭찬 기분 좋은 말만 해주려는 날 위한 이 시간 그 속에서 나는 숨이 좀 막히는 듯해 나 잠깐 방에 들어가서 쉬고 있을게 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 일찍은 가지마 난 혼자가 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 너 없어도 잘만 놀 거라 집에 가기 전엔 물론 yeah, yeah. 나는 의심한 가득이야 every moment 잠시도 못 참고 문의 길을 대보면 나도 없는데 왜 이게 나의 미래에 대해 왈가왈부 내 과거를 너네가 왜 이해해 하지만 이 현재를 나와 같이 해주기에 툴툴 대지만 내 속마음은 yeah, yeah. Forever Party Forever Party Forever My party Forever Ever 그만이 배발린 말은 지겨우니까 자 이제 나에게 쌓인 불평불만을 감당할 시간 난 이상하게 여기서 왜 살아있음을 느껴 이런 게 내 삶을 움직이는 힘이라는 게 참 웃겨 이 파티 주인공은 나라고 하지만 너네가 더 신난 것 같아 보여 근데 집에는 가지마 나는 혼자는 더 싫어 시끄러운 것도 물론 가방 없이도 잘만 놀잖아 Don't leave me alone 쏟아져 깨져 있는 병 스티키 플라스틱 컵 살아있는 밤 화장실 앞 줄지 않는 줄 빨간색 안실 조명 밑에서 축하합니다 대창하지만 모두가 불협함 yeah. Party Forever Party Forever Party Forever My party Forever Ever Party Forever Party Forever Party Forever My party Forever 춤추는 기분이 아닌데 그래도 이 사실 나는 적어내야 해 어쨌든 바쁜 시간을 내 나를 보러 와준 건데 나도 방금 나한테 인사했던 누굴지 모르는 애들이 계속 옷을 막 짜나내 기분 좀 내려 거리고 나왔는데 친구들은 다 어디 간 거야 나 지금 모르겠대 나 빼고 모두 다 생일 맞은 것처럼 박태 꼴배기 싫래 괜히 그냥 내가 문제인 것 같아 이렇게 태어난 내가 죄야 또 내 자신을 탓해 이런 나를 알면서도 모르는 척 다들 신무게 칵테일 그래 나 신경 쓰지 말고 편하게 놀아 억지로 위로할 필요도 없다니까는 내 눈치 안 봐도 내 똥꼬 거들어주는 걸로 난 이미 충분해 I just wanna party Physically fit, picturing you, I wanna taste your feet. No one blind, wanna feel my beat. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Physically fit, picturing you, I wanna taste your feet. No one blind, wanna feel my beat. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip.
She want no right from you. Me, I won't feel worry, only one and two. When I see you flying out of Timbuktu, chucking all money from the tree I grew. I know sincerity is eyes from you. Caught me in the middle of the ball I threw. If you want me bowing to the glass I drew, I could melt the colors if you stain on you. Time up from me, just to calibrate around me. So nice and naughty, you're cooking on county. Time up from me, just to calibrate around me. Nice and naughty, county cooking on county. Physically fit, capturing the raw, wanna taste of it. No one blind, wanna feel my grip. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rock it on, come get It's like when lights go flash. And we up in this love, but this love don't last. Passion is fading. I'ma give you my last. Physically fit. Catch you in the ride, wanna taste of it. Boom, boom, down, wanna feel my grip. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rock it on a compact disc. In a pocket full of cold. Yeah. Want my piece. Nigga, what's your bliss? I don't know, nowhere to go. Bouncing off the walls, got a disco soul. Pound slim goals, pressure on the toes. When they get to swinging on, crown your twisted your toes. Fly up in the jet, make your neck on froze. Don't take the toll.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Julius Randle became an all-star in New York, but it was back in New Orleans that he found his stroke. The coaches told him, let it fly, and he said, quote, that's all I needed to hear. This league is about opportunity, confidence, and mindset. Those things came in all at once in New Orleans, and I was able to build on that. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Fulton Suggs team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the center position. And for New York, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's the great one in at the point. And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these.
He took the plate though. What the fuck you talking about?
I'm a little vegetables to go with it.
This way he got it. This way he got it out of. He got it out the other plate.
Bro. Who the fuck got my door at 4 in the morning, bro? Who that, bro?
Y'all come back in? Yes or no? You good? No.
We playing the game.
I'm playing the game.
I'm about to get off live.